So what's the difference between an AVS versus an L2? Maybe the advantage of building an AVS versus an L2?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. So basically, L2 is like a sidechain, right? And L2 is still a chain, and it comes with the structure of blocks and all the connection between blocks as a chain. But if you want to build an L2, you have to own the full chain yourself, starting from recruiting the validator, getting some of your token economic design and all of that. But building an AVS is a different story, right? Firstly, an AVS can be anything. You can write the logic in any program, and it can support any of the Web2 features like calling requests to other RPCs or anything you can think of. You can write it as AVS off-chain without the limitation of any VM or any kind of chain-related restrictions where you can only trigger logic within the block time, right? You have to fit your transaction in a block, and if you want to do another action, you have to wait for the next block and all that. And besides that, we have our community of operators, restakers. We're basically providing cloud services to the Web3 space where you can just focus on your core business logic, because we already built the slashing, the staking logic, and already have a pool of operators ready for you to recruit. So there's a lot of less effort for you to build your application as an AVS than as an L2. And besides that, when you're launching a new network, your token economic security can be relatively low because your asset or your project token can have a low value at launch. And at that time, your network can be very low in security because you don't have a very high token economic security in your own token. Building an AVS in Imua, at the very beginning, you can already have a very large pool of assets that for you to use to support your network security. And that's not the kind of a bootstrap problem for you compared to when you launch your own kind of a network or as L2 for your application. And it's more flexible. It's more flexible to build as AVS. You can build anything. People don't build Oracle or Bridges as an L2, or people don't build file storage system as L2, but all of those can be built as AVS.
So offering a lot of flexibility for builders and basically telling them, hey, let Imua do the hard work of providing crypto economic security. Don't worry about the bootstrapping. Focus on building your application.
Exactly.